Mine sveinar heime ved og gjøy med det gulleballe, de andre seks på Heidingland og gjøy med det Jan I Kalle. Vi det ut av Franklande med dyre.
You're on.
All right, everybody, welcome back. My name is Bo from Blades and Blasters, and tonight we have chapter 26 of our Paladin Knights of Charlemagne campaign with us. We have Samson, played by Walter Peck, Renier, played by Tet, and William of Ardon, played by none other but then Sim 181. Where last we left off, two great armies numbering in the 10,000 or so total combatants have faced each other across a soon-to-be bloody battle plain near the Italian Duchy of Benevento, kind of in mid-southern Italy. The two armies are arranged with Renier Legree, the Duke of Spoleto, honorably handing command of his army to Sir Samson of Verdun, who has given a rousing speech shortly after a bishop from Rome, what was his name? Started with an A. Anyhow, I'm not going to work in here anymore. Known as the Redeemer, gave a rousing plea to God, and he petitioned the Lord with prayer on Charlemagne's behalf, and the Lord indeed answered. And on this bright morning of August 16th, the sun peaks over the horizon in the east, spilling across the verdant battle plain of southern Italy. There's a slight haze in the air as the morning fog has burned off the field of battle, and two large armies stand facing each other, the vanguards, on each side arrayed brilliantly in the morning sunlight, their steel polished, their spear tips glinting in the sunlight, as their commanders give speeches before the first battle. Samson has just done such, and Renier Legree, William of Ardon, where are you at in the battle array? And we'll start the role play, and then we'll start the battle. Anybody?
Are we on the same battalion, or?
By recollection, it sounded like everybody was kind of sticking together.
Yeah, I thought that's
same
what
battalion,
we
same
chose.
unit.
Yeah.
Yep. So you guys can tell me how that works.
I'll let WP say, since he's the boss.
All right. So Samson, at the vanguard of the army, he looks at the enemy across the field, sizing them up, looking for any potential weakness. He believes the plans that he has given to the other battalion commanders is a solid one. They are fighting on their homeland against a foreign invader, and even though they worship our Lord Jesus, they're still the enemy on this day. He looks to his friends of a great many years, brothers, perhaps not by blood, but by deed. He sees Renier, the Duke, and he sees a resurrected Sir William, a man of great battle skill, especially with the lance, and knows he will help lead the charge of the knights into the fray. He sees them all, giving them a nod as he adjusts his helmet before he raises his sword, preparing to give the order to advance.
Yeah, Renier would
Renier, so,
he'd gather
yeah.
his own men and get them ready to charge behind Samson's lead.
Yeah, William focuses down across the way as he chomps at the bit to get the charge started. It has been a while since he has tasted organized battle as this, and he's thirsty for it. Maybe a little too thirsty. Doesn't say much to the men around him. Just kind of makes him and his horse seem a little uneasy as he wants to go forward.
Across the battlefield, the Byzantines are arrayed, and for a lot of you, this is the first time probably that you've fought such a large battle against fellow Christians. And what's more, these people are just as well equipped as you are. You can tell that they are well armed. Their weapons are of high quality. Their vanguard is well armored as well. And kind of out in front of them, tall upon a black steed, rolls out Theophilus. And he comes in front of his army and he says, "We come now here to this battle plain before these Franks, allied with the cowards, with the dogs that they once vanquished. These Lombards who lick at the heels of their Frankish masters. We will wipe this plain clear of them as well. The Eastern Roman Empire lives on to eternity. And Rome will once again be ours. Eventually. After this battle, legions of Byzantium, with me!" And there's a large shout that goes up as he tries to rally his troops. And he's going to make his battle roll for the first charge. And actually, he's going to try to impassion himself. With hate Franks. Good.
Oh, man.
Oh,
yeah.
oh. Yes. And it is like King Theoden out there, my friends, running up and down. He's going up and down the lines, striking each spear with his own swords. "Ride now to death, ride now to glory. If I soon sit the right hand of our God Almighty in heaven, let it be said I had an honorable death with the blood of Franks on my sword." And his first in command rolls out, a gentleman by the name of Basilius. And he is just as large as the commander is, and he makes a rousing speech as well. And he begins to pick up speed with the first charge. "Basilius, lead our men to victory." "On me, men, on me!" And he makes his battle roll, and this is for the bonus that the troops will get during the first charge. Nothing. And then battalion commander, you roll battle to see what type of bonuses you get on your first charge. This is going to be a start.
So what's my bonus? What did we establish that was then?
Yours is 20. It's
Okay.
going to be automatic. It's
Okay,
automatic crit.
well then. So I put a modifier of 20. Yeah,
Yeah.
I critted.
You crit
Yes.
on everything.
Yes.
So you guys are going to have a plus 10 in addition to whatever you have. This is going to be a slaughter, probably.
Well, I think I got the prayer roll. So yeah, as
Yeah.
Samson maybe charges towards the enemy, I think we were talking about angel wings last time, if memory serves. Maybe they get maybe it's real, maybe it's just an illusion, but it almost looks like he has wings of, pure fire as he comes charging towards the enemy.
And it seems to you as if the sun rises in the sky, and as of right now, it becomes to get brighter and brighter and brighter, and you hear the thundering of hooves as you get closer and closer to the vanguard with Basilius at their right behind them. There he is! Their commander leads the vanguard himself! To me! To me! Alright. Let's roll on some enemy. Let's roll an enemy table here. Battle late nights. Or early nights, rather. It's going to be... Uh-oh. Renee's against a good one.
I am?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. This, okay.
Ooh.
I'm trying to figure out what this means.
What it means at the bottom means you're fighting a knight with a 25 sword skill or primary weapon. 16, is that horse or no? Secondary weapon.
So
Yeah.
lance and sword.
Does 66 damage. Has armor of 12 with a shield.
With a shield. And his
and his charging damage is 76.
And at 25 is his lance skill.
Mm. Oh, that's a sword skill, actually. His lance is 16.
Was it?
Mm-hmm. Lance is 16. I want you guys to 66 damage. Armor 12. Shield, yes. 7. Hit points is going to be 35. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Dex is 14. All right, let me do another one here. If you guys want to roll it, the syntax for this, I didn't have time to make a macro. I'm going to paste it into. If you want to roll that, type that in.
Yep.
What? I didn't see anything.
Samson and Williams. So.
What are we typing in?
They changed all the icons. They changed on the icons at the top of Roll20.
Go to Discord and copy that that he pasted, and it'll give you who you're fighting. It's basically the table for early stage or early nights.
Can you read that off for me now? Sword.
I'm fighting a poor knight. Sword 14, lance 12, damage 4d6, armor 6, yes shield, round C 4d6 for charge damage. So he's gonna get fucking slaughtered. What was this, the battle of?
This is the Battle of Benevento. They couldn't just leave the icons, the menus at the top the same on Roll20. They make all these stupid changes that add no value at all to the platform.
Yep.
Okay, journal, I guess, is a journal. That little book. All right, William, what do you got?
I got 13, so poor knight. Sword 16. His lance is 14. 5d6 damage. 6 armor with the shield. He has a round C, so it's 4d6 charge damage.
All right, here we go. Renee, you want to go first?
Sure. Combat skills, spear, plus 15? Right?
15 for you, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Damn.
actually, it would have been
break.
25.
Huh?
Well,
Plus
because
20.
it'd be
'Cause you get a
25
plus-
because I just got I critted the
Plus,
battle roll
he,
just
he,
now.
he critted the battle roll. It would be
So
25.
it'd be I critted then. I mean, it would be a 43.
Yeah, automatic crit. So how much damage does that be? I'm sure
66, 36.
36 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's essentially going to kill him. Tell me what it looks like.
Yeah, Renier is charging, and he always charges with a spear. And this time he rears back and throws it, and it goes through this guy. It's like splits probably, I don't know if he has chain, but goes right under the chin of the gorget, out through his neck. And then Renier does a kind of a sweeps around and yanks it out as he kills the man from throwing range.
Guess that would have been a partial success, but I think that would still narratively probably kill him. So that's what we'll say as happens. All right, you, Samson.
All right. So I got plus 20 and plus 10.
Doesn't matter. You get automatic crit.
No, he might crit too. You never know.
Nope.
Well, I critted. Yeah, I can technically not crit.
How?
Roll a 4, 3, 2, or 1.
Yeah.
If you have,
His lance isn't that good.
My lance sucks.
He doesn't have the.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. But that is a crit.
Yeah, my lance is a whopping 6, so I can fail.
What does it look like as you kill this guy?
He lowers his lance, something he's not known for it, but on this day, the Lord and the Emperor is with him, and the lance just goes right through this poor bastard. Maybe he thought he's going for glory or to impress, Basilios or whomever, and the lance just goes right through his chest, taking him off the saddle and through the air, and just gets trampled by, each side's charging vanguard. A nameless knight and an ignoble end.
Okay. William.
Yeah, I can't fail. It's
Tell me what it looks like.
So yeah, William, chomping at the bit, keys up pace with the lead of the charge, and as the last second, as the Byzantine knight, the unsuspecting Byzantine knight, comes in expecting to do William great bodily harm, William tips his lance up, hits him right in the face with the lance, full speed there, and ends up knocking off the helmet. Goes in front of William as he rides past him.
All right. Still troops we didn't do. First charge we do. Follower's Fate. Roll in the Follower's Fate table.
Yeah.
Roll Follower's Fate.
All right, where's that at? Is that in
Table
the...
is in-
Oh, I see it.
Success, failure, fumble. Is that a battle roll?
I think it is.
It is.
And it's the arbitrary way of deciding if your army's losing.
Follower's fate.
I can't find that. Where is that?
It's
Click on
page
Follower's fate roll is
1.
done using each leader's battle skill.
Oh, there's
So
not
it's
an
not-
automatic
it's- it-
table for it?
Oh yeah, there is. It's right here.
No, I
8-8.
meant, yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, it's fine.
I mean, mine's automatically a critical success.
It's a battle
One
roll.
enemy of appropriate rank is captured for 5 subordinates. How many subordinates do you have?
I have a... I don't know, are we talking just knights? Because I have 10 knights in my retinue.
Yep.
Let me open it up, make sure that
That's
number's
2?
not wrong.
That
That sounds
critical as
right.
well.
You guys are slavers.
Oh, yeah.
How do we I don't know how we can tell how many knights. I mean, how many knights would a duke have in his employ?
You don't get the 20 the plus 10 is only on the charge. So yours would be a plus 15, which I think would that still crit you? That 5,
No.
15. No, that would just be a regular success.
I crit.
Yeah, you would have critted either way. So Sim and would pick crit, tet, success.
10%
Okay, so tech-
losses.
10% losses. And the first charge. Roll for melee events. So this is your context for this is going to be this. You want to roll melee events there, Walter Peck?
Yep.
I'm pasting it to Discord. There's your.
Alrighty.
You get another plus 5.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
So narratively, what happened? You guys are all going to get a plus 5 on top of whatever. That 10 goes away though.
All
You're going to get a plus 5 for the second round. So we're on to round 2. So narratively, summarize what happened so far.
As the two vans meet, it's clear that the Byzantines, while well equipped, perhaps not as organized as the Frankish knights, as they were more spread out in a looser formation, where the van led by Samson, Renier, and William are more of a spear point or a wedge, and they smash into the line, maybe separating them into two. And over the battle cries and the horses dying and the armor and the screams for mercy, they can't hear the commands, and so they're kind of confused as they're trying to rally from this initial exchange.
Right? Roll for melee enemies. Let's not do that yet. We want to do a unit commander battle roll now, which is going to be Walter Peck again. Roll battles going to crit, isn't it? Probably.
Yes, but maybe his crit will be higher. Do I get this plus 5 yet or not?
No. Nope. Oh yeah, you do. You do.
No,
You do
well,
get a
I
plus
still
5.
crit.
Yep. All right, the battalion commander for him is going to be this dude. He doesn't have any bonuses. Fail on him. So you can do enemy is confused. Unit battle roll. So you can do any of this stuff here, Walter Peck, with a critical success. Unit can engage, remain disengaged, withdraw to the rear, join a unit, or seek a special melee event.
I am going to. We're going full speed. I'm seeking a special melee event.
All right. You want to go after Basilios,
Yep.
the battalion commander. All right, William and Renee, you role play what this looks like as you guys wheel around on the battlefield and find Basilios. He's going to be surrounded by 6 bodyguards.
Yes, Renee would. He's following Samson, so as they kind of cut through the initial chaff of the who they encounter, they kind of form a wedge led by Samson, and they just break through straight towards the commander with their followers in tow.
All right, this is the roll for his bodyguards. They're all going to be the same. That's actually, I rolled a 2. It had a plus 10 bonus on it, so that's a very good roll for you guys.
They're rich.
They're all going to be the same.
Can steal their stuff.
Let me pull out a token.
And we get a plus 20?
I get a plus 20 because I crit it. You guys get a plus... Was it 10
so you'll
or
have
15?
a plus 20. No, you guys already had a 15, right?
Oh, that's right. The plus
Right.
5 because they're
Yep.
confused.
Yeah,
Yep, roll me out the
that's where I
stats-
came
stats
up with
for this
plus
guy.
20 from.
If you would.
Say what?
When they're 15 sword, 13 lance.
Oh man, they're getting killed.
Yeah, 4d6 damage, 10 armor, yes shield, charger 66.
All right, you're up first there, Renier.
So what is our bonus? Like we prayed and everything. That was plus 15, right?
You're up to 20. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because of the confusion.
Yep.
So yes, like in the confusion, you guys are wheeling around, and maybe Basilius kind of loses his main unit, and you isolate him and his bodyguards.
Just a success.
Success.
Yeah, I didn't even crit. That's the only thing I could have not gotten to not crit. He
Regular
does better.
success. A partial success against you, because I rolled better.
Yep.
So here's his damage.
Yeah, it's all deflected.
Dude, I didn't roll it right.
Oh, okay.
It was 4. It was 46. I didn't roll it. I must not entered it right. So 12.
So, okay, remind me here. Shield.
How much armor?
Shield is 6, and you lose 1 point of that because he rolled a 6 in his damage.
All right, so let me bring this down. So I take 6 damage, yeah.
Yep, and you
Is
use
that
1
correct?
point of your shield.
Yep. Let me figure out where to put this.
Well, what's your armor rating?
Oh,
10, isn't it? You have chainmail,
yes.
and you have 6 points of shield
So
damage.
none
which gives you
gets through.
16, so no damage gets through.
None gets through.
But
None
your
gets
total
through.
armor rating is reduced now to 15.
Yep. Right. Gotcha. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, he swings around. What does he have? A sword or something? Yeah, he swings a sword, and it kind of. Renee is getting old and hasn't fought in a big battle for a while. It's just a bit rusty, and guy comes around and kind of clanks off his shoulder gauntlet. I don't know what you call those things off the top of my head. Pauldron. And yeah, kind of bruises his shoulder over his shield.
Samson. Success.
Crit.
Crit. So your damage is 49. I'm just
42.
It's what?
42.
42. Okay. So I'm just trying to just do the math in my head, so I'm doing it right. So let's see. He had his armor's 10.
His
Since
armor
he
would
succeeded,
be...
he would still get to use the
He has a
shield, so that'd be 16. Right? I'm just
Yep.
trying to bring it out in my head. So
It's gonna be 26.
yeah, I mean it would wreck him. It would wreck him, but okay. I'm just trying to think how it worked. And so narratively too, let's say if he didn't get killed, those are all sixes, right? So seven
So his
sixes.
shield basically explodes
Yeah, it would
as my
explode.
sword cleaves through him and like lops his arm off, and off he goes.
Keep track of how many kills you guys have too, by the way. This is all
This is
going to go
round
into the
2,
glory.
right?
This is round 2. So the round 2 is the melee, the special event. Yep. And William. Success.
Crit, yeah.
You critted.
Yeah,
What's
it's
your
a crit.
damage?
It's got 66, so 36.
So 36. So to destroy his shield, that would have soaked, what, 16 of that? So I'm just going to say he's ineffective in battle as well. What does it look like?
So yeah, as they rear at each other, William takes a hit at him. It glances off his shield, but William's able to redirect the glance to hit the helmet.
Basilios kind of flanks around, raising his swords. Men, to me! Why do you falter? I am at your side! And you see he raises his sword and rushes in towards Samson. But you can see Samson that there's doubt in his eyes. His hatred of the Franks has failed him. It is nothing, as it seems overhead, Samson, that the sun has stopped its progression across the sky during the first half hour of this battle and is baking the plain. The Byzantines, who are tired from marching, seem to be very wary, their heavy armor weighing upon their souls. Okay, round 2 of this special event. Basilius is going to attack Samson in addition to this knight. And this knight is going to team up on Renier. And William, you're attacking this guy. So in Renier, here come 2 attacks your way.
Mm-hmm. They just get more dudes, is that what happened? Oh yeah, he had 6 bodyguards, gotcha.
Yeah, you only can attack one person.
Fail.
So, success by 4 and a fail. Okay. And we get plus 20.
Yep, you get a plus 20.
Crit.
What does it look like as you kill the first one?
Yeah, as that first attack bounced off his pauldron, he kind of gets his horse in a good position this time, and he stabs down with a spear, and it kind of takes the guy in the hip, and he falls off his horse, and then his horse tramples him.
Samson. All right, here's the Byzantine knight attacking you. Success. Here's Basilius.
And I'm attacking Basilius, correct?
You can pick whoever you want. It's regular success.
We're gonna hit Basilius. So he feels it's almost as if God is guiding his hand and his mind, and it's almost like he's possessed. And as he sees the commander go at him, he doesn't ignore the other knight, but he focuses all his effort on Basilius as he brings his sword down. And crits, just barely. Oh wait, no,
42.
quite a lot.
Let's see. He's probably a little more heavily armored. Let me check him out real quick. Chainmail and shield. It's just 16. So yeah, that would do it for him. What's it look like?
Again, the blows of his sword are too great for the simple wooden shield. Weak Byzantine wood splinters against Frankish steel, and he's just overmatched, and he's leaning back in the saddle trying to avoid the swings, and the sword comes down and pierces him, and he's almost limp for a second before he removes the sword and swings again, lopping his head off in a very arterial spray of blood, and he collapses off the...
So yeah, the Vanguard starts to falter as this happens, but William still gets his stroke in, right?
the other guy's got to roll damage on me. He hit me.
Yeah, I guess he does, doesn't he?
In fairness.
If you crit though against him, I don't think he gets the damage. You win the
No, you only can fight against one person.
No, you can divide.
I thought it.
No,
I
you
didn't
can
double.
divide.
Oh, I didn't divide. I chose not to. I wanted to kill Basilius, so he can hit me. That's fair.
So the knight gets to hit you. It's probably just 46 damage. I think is all his is.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Pop it up real quick. 16. Shields reduced by 1. Does any get through?
1 point gets through.
16.
It's
Tis but a flesh
scratch.
wound.
Yeah.
I get an infection and die. It's just like freaking season 1 Game of Thrones. Yeah, his shield, he holds it up. Maybe some splintered pieces fly off, and he gets a slight slash, maybe in a weak part of his chainmail, but it barely even draws blood. Perhaps just a bruise that would heal in a day.
William.
Yeah, William, go ahead and engage with the knight. More of an annoyance engaging with this knight. It's crit.
Tell me about the death.
So yeah, William, as the knight comes into him, seeing how close they are to probably getting victory, as he sees Samson engaging with the Byzantine king there, or general, wants it done and over with, and seeing this knight come between, the 6 knights come between them is makes him quite angry. He's chomping at the bit, so he engages him, and the knight, a few flashes of sword as William kind of waits for his moment and sees it, and he sticks him right in the weak spot above the chest armor there, into the throat, and he pulls the sword back, and he looks back, and he sees Samson being victorious against Basilios, and he puts a smile on his face.
So back from the rear ranks of the Byzantines, Theophilos watches Basilius fall, and he watches his standard be swallowed underneath the Frankish vanguard. He can see Samson's glittering mail underneath the sun that seems to be growing brighter by the minute. He says, "Basilius has fallen! Let his death not be in vain." And Theophilus is known as a rash, if not very brave and skilled commander. And he starts to move the center of the line forward. "We will return victorious to Byzantium, or we will not return at all, men. On my side." And they start to advance. Okay, that is round 2 complete. Delete these guys. You guys are going to rack up the glory at the end of this.
I still have one knight fighting me unless he ran away.
Yeah, they ran away.
Okay.
Yeah, they ran away.
Samson calls to one of his lineage men or someone fighting with him and points to take the banner that had fallen with Basilius.
He wants to get the banner.
One of my bros. One of my knights.
Your household knights?
Yep, one of my household knights. He's just basically going to take the banner for war booty.
All right, mark that down. That'll probably get you some more glory.
What are we calling this? The banner of something?
Just say
Banner of Basilius.
Basilius. Vanguard of Basilius or something. Okay, did all that. Font. Did the roll for melee events. You want to do that one again?
Yep, let me go back to melee events.
It's the exclamation RT melee events, all one word, 3d6. Could go either way. Okay, yeah. So narratively, like the Vanguard smashed, but maybe Theophilus's kind of rally of the troops behind, and like they start to overwhelm you as you guys kind of fall back and regroup a little bit to avoid like an encircling maneuver. And Theophilus is, he impassioned himself, so he's got the buff going on to his leadership as he starts to head towards you guys. You want to roll for followers' fates, all of you?
Mine's a crit again.
So you get to take two more prisoners.
Yep.
From Basilius's Vanguard.
It's a battle roll, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I get
Crit.
how many?
20.
20, okay.
You get one. What did we say?
It's 1 per 5 followers. It's kind of purposely vague.
I critted.
So how many followers do you guys each have?
So I have no idea. I mean,
I
I'm
get
a Duke.
It might be listed in your household.
I mean, I got 14 other lineage. Which ones are we talking about?
So if you
Only
look at
knights is what I
Entourage-
had.
So I got
Oh, Seth doesn't have anything listed.
I mean, I have 4 young knights. This is 2 captured. I don't know what that's from, but
You have 4 young knights. You have a new ugly slave. Looking at your equipment carry. All right, just remember that one. Okay, and then melee events. You did that. Unit battle roll for the next round, which is going to crit again.
well, yeah.
For Samson.
Yep, let me roll it.
Yep. What do you want to seek out another event?
Yeah, we see things are going either way, and this is where legends are made. Why press the don't press the whole attack? Go for the leadership. So he starts making his way with his lineage men and his knights in the van of his battalion, and starts making his way towards Theophilus.
About an hour of fighting has happened so far, and indeed you do see a large purple banner kind of above the din of battle. You see a giant dude like upon a black steed surrounded by more elite looking troops. All right, let me roll for his bodyguards. There you go. These are
There
better.
we go.
These are better. And they are going to... All right. This is for all of them. I'm just going to roll their impassion at once to see if they get there. Hatred Franks. No.
Oh man. If they impassion and they critically fail, something bad
It's
happens.
bad.
To them. Yeah. I think they flee
That's
or
a-
something.
It's just a
that's a
-5.
I thought it
That's
was minus.
5, yeah.
This is
If
just
it's-
10.
No,
Or
it's 10
5,
if it's
excuse me.
fumble.
It is a fumble though.
It
So
is a
it's
fumble.
10.
You rolled a 20, yeah.
There you go. They're going to get fucked on.
This battle is just... the dice have been so kind.
Here we go. Read me out the stats there, will you, buddy?
25 sword,
You know what? Sword.
16 lance,
5. Okay.
6d6 weapon.
Armor.
Armor is 12 with shield.
I'm just going to call that 18.
Charger 76.
Hit points. 30.
Oh, I forgot I have Frankish Steel. I should be adding 1 to all these obscene rolls.
It's just what you need.
Crazy.
Just, I'm not rolling high enough.
6 of these again. I should make him attack you all at once. That's what I want to do.
Then it'd force us to split the attacks.
Yeah. Because you guys are in it, right? Each of you get 2 of them.
So the bonuses go per attack. So if you split them, even though you're rolling a 9, you still get your plus whatever on each attack.
And they get their negatives.
Yeah, get their negatives. And William or Samson for round 3. You'd roll battle again. Let me see.
I did a crit.
Melee events. Melee enemies. Roll unit battle roll. We did that. Oh yeah, that's the one where you could pick out the
Special event.
special event. Okay. It's going to be over if you win this. So they were going to go 9 rounds. That's why I rolled ahead of time before you guys said 10 last time. So it could have been pretty bloody if the dice weren't so kind. All right, Renier.
Mm-hmm.
9
I'll
rounds
split
of
my attack.
slaughter.
I'll split them. So I roll, and then I take half of that, and then add 20, right?
No, you take your skill, divide it in half. So basically, you take your skill and divide it amongst the 2 any way you want.
Oh, okay. Well, let me see.
So,
what my
like, if
skill
I have
is.
17 sword, which I do,
Mhm.
9 will be the first one, 8 will be the second.
Yeah, that's 18, so I'll just do 9 and 9. Okay. And then plus 20, of
All right.
course. Okay. So, minus that, so minus 9 off that, it would be a 29. No. Yeah. So crit on the first one.
For top one.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's your damage here?
My
Total.
damage is 66.
Okay, so that would destroy a shield. So that would go down to 12. It would soak 18 of that though, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 36. So 8. So he would take 18 damage.
Okay. And then the other one would take 18 damage. Or should I roll again? I should roll again, right?
Yeah, roll again.
Okay.
I'm not going to apply any of their penalties because they get their roll. Oh, you know what? I should have rolled for them too.
And that's
they
also
could
that's also
potentially
crit,
crit,
but
I
yeah.
guess, right?
They have negative
So
10.
here's-
Remember?
Yeah, here's the top one. Negative 10. Fail. Here's the bottom one. Negative 10. Partial success. Top one's dead, clearly.
Just so I understand real quick, so Tet rolled a 7, and he has a threshold of 38. So just so because it's been a while since we did this, so his roll is split to 9 and 9, right?
Yeah.
So to get up to 20, explain that to me. He'd have to use 11 out of that extra 18 to get to 20, and then start going back down again. Is that
20.
mean?
No, I would
Sense?
just subtract 9, right?
So he
Is
rolls
that-
18. So he tracks 9 from it, which so because you get your bonus for each attack, so the bonus doesn't get split.
Just my skill, which is 8. My skill is 18. If I have it, it's 9. So I subtract 9 off that, which gives me a 29 versus a 7, which is a crit, right? Or is it not? Yeah, it's a crit. Right?
Values greater than 20. Whenever, if a character has statistic value
It's not
greater
a
than
crit,
20,
right?
even if it's only a temporary modifier, every roll is increased. A knight with dexterity 25 would add 5 to the roll.
I would
every time
need
he makes a
it
dex
to be
check.
on 11 to be a crit, right? My roll.
So-
Second
no.
roll's a crit.
Yeah, my second roll's a crit. The first one I don't believe is.
the
It's
first
just
one would not be then.
Yeah. So I need to roll damage on the first one.
Yeah, the second one's going to kill him. Here, I'll just flip him.
First one damage is 29.
Yeah,
not,
that's enough
not
to
too
kill him.
far off. 6. I mean, that's,
That's the first one.
that was a pretty good roll.
29. Oh, that's a really good roll.
Yeah.
Well, and he missed. Because look at his sword skill. Wouldn't he have missed? Because he's
The first one missed. The top one missed. I kind of flipped
so
him
he
around.
can't even use his shield because he missed. So he only subtracts 12 from 29. So it should take, what, 17 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's going to put him at another huge penalty. Now, oh, he has to make dexterity too.
Mm-hmm.
So the second one took 18 damage. Or no, he would have missed too.
Yeah, I critted the second one, though.
No, he hit because I see he had
First one was a
minus
partial
10.
success, yeah. But he has to make a dex.
Crits.
Stud, expert horseman, Legolas, swings down the stirrup and back up onto the horse. Missing half of his face, unfortunately. Samson, what are you going to do?
I think we'll split attack because I get plus 20 still, or 20. Yeah, 20. So I'll split it. So I have 9. So my weapon skill will be 9 and 8. So we'll do the first one.
This one here.
Yep.
All right, let me roll his sword. It's with a negative 10, of course. Oh, I
So
must have missed
that
the
one
miss.
crits. Well, let's make sure because I'm.
Hang on.
And he
Oh my
fumbled.
god.
What's it look like? He drops the sword. God,
So-
these
so-
bumbling Byzantines. These
So-
bumbling Byzantines. I set
Everybody
up
knows
good
the
generals
West is
and everything.
best.
That's right. West Side. So I do crit because I had a 9. Let me just make sure I want to understand this. So I have a 9, but because I got to
Your
get up
bonus
to
was
20, I used
so
up 11 of that. So I still crit when it's all said and done.
Yeah, if you rolled a 9, you would have to roll something less than a 2 to not crit, right?
Well, remember my skill is actually 9.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So it would be
So 9 plus 20.
29.
29.
Yeah, so not you're right. Yep, my 11. Mhm. That's exactly the same roll I had. Actually.
So I still crit him.
Yeah, he's dead.
Mhm.
Okay, so the first one, he missed badly, exposing himself, and he just gets a huge... He overextends, leans forward in his horse just as my slash comes through, hitting him in the
Jesus
back,
Christ.
splitting him open. The next guy panics, shits himself, drops his sword, and then I only do regular damage to him because I rolled so low.
Regular damage. Roll your damage. Shit. 29.
29 with 3 6s. Bless him.
So his armor went from, what I say,
18 to 15.
18 to 15.
And took 11
That
damage.
still took all that. Takes 11 damage. Let me see what type of penalty he's going to take now. 3/4 at -5, so he's a -15. He's pretty badly beat up. All right, William.
So if I split my half is 9.5, I'll just do 9 and 10. That way it's 19. So I'm gonna roll for the 9 first.
So okay, 9, and your bonus is what?
20.
20?
Yeah, we get that
15.
+5, right?
No. Not this round.
It was just for one round, that effect.
Oh, gotcha. So
Because
it's
this one of us
+15.
could go either way. Yeah, right. This could go either way. Sure, it could. Maybe at that moment. Not anymore.
Well, you could always roll like a
I mean, it was
1.
hatred franks, right? That was before this round started. That's what we got.
That's what
plus
fucked
5.
him.
Yeah, that's why we have
That's
20.
what fucked them all.
Yeah.
And because I wanted to batch roll and be lazy, it fucked them all. But I could have helped them all.
Coulda.
Could have critted them all. And that would have been very bad because they have good skills.
25, yeah.
Yeah. So, what you want to do?
I'm gonna hit, not crit though.
Wait, no, let me roll. Did my guy miss? My guy missed, right?
Yeah.
Roll.
Yeah.
I haven't rolled him yet. Let's see here. Sword, -10. Miss or hit.
I still got him.
So partial success for you. So just roll your damage there. $24. All these guys, their armor class is linked. Okay. So 24. He would have had 18. So
Still
did you roll
probably-
any 6s? Yeah, you rolled 1 6.
And you
So
still
his
probably gotta
armor's-
check his dex, right?
Armor's going to go down to 17. Yeah. So his armor will go down to 17. He soaks what? 24 minus 18 of that. 14. So he takes 10 damage. Is that right, math? 10 damage, and here's his dex. He stays on the horse.
Alright. And the second
And here,
one.
here's the second one. Your sword skill's only 10?
I switched it so I didn't have to do all the math.
Oh, okay.
He's being smart.
You know, because it's 19.
Big brain.
Is that crit?
No, it wouldn't be a crit, right? Because I got 10.
It's
Oh, you
got
did, okay, you did
15.
all.
Well, it should be 25. Yeah, it's a crit. Why does it show that plus 20? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, well, it's because I'm using the sheet. That's why. So yeah, it is a crit. So that's 36.
Kill him. 16, so that'd be what, 18 damage? Actually would not kill him. Alright, these guys are still standing, but they're very badly hurt, especially this one. Then Theophilus comes into the fray. He starts looking around, and he sees Samson. And he starts to head your way, Samson. He's going to be on you this round. Renier, you're up again.
Okay, I'm gonna go full bore on this guy. Is it plus 15 or 20?
15.
Okay. Crit. He's got some negatives, I assume.
Yeah, he has a negative 20, dude. He's dead. Tell me what it looks like. I'm not going to roll it.
Yeah, the first one he stabbed him, kind of turned him around as he's wheeling about, and he gives his back over to Renier, and Renier just stabs him through the lighter protection of the knight's back, and he just stabs him through. The tip of the spear pokes on the front of his chainmail before he rips it out and lets the guy fall, and spins around to see who else he can stab.
Samson.
Samson is not splitting his roll. He's going straight for a Theophilus. Now, is he the prince or king?
He is not the prince. He is just a general, because remember, the prince left because Emperor Constantine died.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
He went back to Byzantium. Yeah.
As he comes towards him, I don't know why I just saw this. He like yells, "Kneel before Samson!" and he just charges him.
Negative. Yeah, Theophilus raises his sword, and he's one of the only men on the battlefield that doesn't seem to be cowed right now. He knows he's probably going to die, but
I am
this is
not
what he lives
splitting
for.
my attack. I'm ignoring the Byzantine knight, who is not only injured but dropped his fucking sword. So
Yeah,
focus
I'm not
on
even...
Theophilus.
Here we go. He has
Heal
a plus
before
10.
Zod is what I thought you were gonna say.
I almost said Zod. I switched to Samson.
Shitty roll.
Ooh. I crit him.
Well, he doesn't have a crit.
So I guess that's 42 damage.
That's 42 damage with a shield shattered. So what's that? 42 minus 18, eh?
Yep. 14. Wait, 24 damage? Am I mathing right?
Oh,
Yeah, 24.
Yeah, hang on.
It is 24,
Yeah.
yes.
24. He has now lost that buff, basically, because of all the damage he's taken. What does it look like? Not dead. though.
Is he unconscious?
Oh, yes. No, he's not unconscious. He actually has to see if he falls off his horse.
And take more damage.
Oh, of course, it has to be the general.
He does take damage. Right?
Yeah, he takes 1d6 more damage. That bypasses armor. Fucking great. Yes. Now he's unconscious.
All right. The hand of God. It's almost like his sword is some
Michael's
sort of
sword.
inner illumination.
If you want to take him captive or something,
I am.
or whatever.
I'm taking him
okay,
capture.
Yeah, he's unconscious.
So
Tell
he's
his horse and crack his head.
in a stupid Greek voice. He's like, and falls down unconscious, and the men of Samson, maybe his kin, not knighted, but sergeants or what have you, come up and grab him and drag him away, and he shouts, for reasons unknown to his men but known to Samson, he takes his horse. And they grab his horse and they lead him and the unconscious man away in the midst of battle and drag him to the rear, unconscious, his horse taken, his sword as well, just everything. He is now a prisoner of Samson, and he laughs. He goes, "You reek of lamb," as he continues his slaughter.
And as the army commander's vanguard goes down, a hush starts to fall in the battlefield. William, what are you doing? You're still surrounded by soldiers. They haven't quite seen what's happened to their leader.
No, split attack. Or I'll point it out. Ah, your leader has fallen. Perhaps now is the time to lay down your arms, become prisoners. Or meet your fate, perhaps die.
Fight on.
I know.
These are bodyguards. These bodyguards would have been with the prince. Maybe they don't like Theophilos. Maybe that's why they didn't get their buff. But yeah, here they go. This guy is the only one that doesn't have a penalty. Well, he has a -10. Doesn't have anything in addition to that. Hey!
We both critted. What? That's showing him correctly, yes.
Double crit. So I looked online about because I figured it could happen because if you got a bunch of people rolling over 20. So basically, I think you would win this as a partial success. Is how I would roll it.
I mean, it's a wash, but you could do either way.
Yeah. Narratively, I'm not going to be tedious on these guys. So
You'll be swinging for a while.
just tell me how you finish off these dudes.
Let me see how good I do in this one. Yeah, the second one wouldn't be a crit, but damage probably be enough. So yeah, William.
Yes, he has a -20.
Gotcha. So William, after he offers him a chance to surrender, just when they refuse it, kind of feels a bit of bloodlust. Here he is offering a chance to live, and they don't want to take it. And he looks at them, "You fools! You shall meet your god." And he goes in and starts swinging at them. Kind of as they lay down on their horses, he just keeps hacking at them.
As you see that, about an hour and a half of the battle has happened on this plain, and you see what looks to be almost a chariot come down from on high, descending as if this chariot is lighting light beams, and the Byzantine army just starts to fade away to the south, and it seems as if there is a great fire rising up in the south, and something has set fire to the brush back there. And as half the army kind of escapes, they catch on fire. You can hear the screaming of the dead and dying, and hear the smell of charred flesh.
Renier would rally his men to take as many captives as possible.
The guy I injured that shit his pants and dropped his sword, did I capture him or did he run away?
Oh, we gotta do followers' fates. Or yep, do followers' fates.
Well, I critted.
You would crit that, yeah.
What's our bonus on this again? 15?
It would be 15 for you, correct.
Okay, crit.
More captives? How about you, Simothy?
Not a crit.
Regular success, so that's 10% losses.
10%.
To kind of role play the aftermath of the battle. I'm not going to go for 9 rounds with the way this is going. You know, they're one of their battalion commanders is dead, and their army commander has been captured. And the rest of the army flees to the south. Some of them catching fire on what seems to be a brush fire.
Yeah, Rene is leading his men, killing who he has to, um, but they're really trying to put him in irons for, you know, um, slave labor and whatnot.
Samson is, unfortunately, the people who are going to suffer the most are the levies, the retinues, the lower people who don't command a good ransom. And with this fire to their backs, he's going to press the army on and slaughter as many as humanly possible, because it's about sending a message to the Byzantines on what happens when they try and lay claim to the Italian peninsula.
William would join Samson in that. He'd even give chase to some of those that tried to flee through the fire.
You'd go ahead and check vengeful there, Samson.
Yep.
Let's see. Anybody else want to check vengeful if you're doing that?
I wouldn't do that. I'm trying to get slaves. I'm responsible.
Let me check my roll and not repeat the check mark again. Either way.
I was just doing a check.
Yeah, I'll do a check. Even though he's...
Because you guys did the thing,
The
yes.
murder.
Yeah, as you trample down these people, some of them fall beneath your hooves, and others you find in a badly burned state. Perhaps they've crawled off to a nearby copse of trees and are resting, trying to take a drink with your campaigns, but your retinue is just right around with their spears and lances, just putting it in the guts of the survivors, just finishing them off. And any other further stragglers just kind of melt into the trees. Eventually, to the north of the battlefield, you see a cloud of dust kind of emerging from a low-rising hill, and you see what seems to be even a third army, maybe a little much smaller than yours, but it is at the head of it is what seems to be a child, and that is Pepin of Italy, kind of at the head of this column. And Pepin is arrayed as a prince now. He actually looks relatively regal on top of the stallion, with chainmail and thin gold crown with the crest of his house upon it. And he overlooks the battlefield, waiting for you guys to report back.
Yeah, as the Duke and the politically, at least, senior of the three, Rene, if we have it mopped up here, he would wave to William and Samson. Prince Pepin has arrived to watch our glorious victory. We should give him our report.
Very well, my Duke. I suggest we go to him, show our deference to the Prince of Italy, and let him know we have won a great victory for Charlemagne today.
He gives a nod, and we'll kick his horse and begins to ride over to Pepin and his column.
Duke Gregory of Naples and Prince, or Duke Aurechus, kind of fall in behind. They're slightly bloody from the battle, but you can tell that they probably didn't take part in any of the heavy fighting. It was really all the vanguard that did all the work, led by Samson and William and Renier at their side. Prince Pepin is sitting tall above his horse, and the sun again seems to have dimmed somewhat. Gone is the image of the chariot of fire, as gray clouds, kind of pregnant with rain, kind of wash across the Italian sun. Lo there! It seems that my rear guard from Pavia arrived too late. But I suppose there will be years enough ahead of me to earn glory as much as yourselves. Duke Renier, Sir Samson, It seems this battle went better than expected. And
Well,
no treachery from Erecus or Duke Gregory?
Rene looks to both of them, wondering if he could just kind of get rid of them, but he shakes his head. No, they brought their men. They did not fight much, I do not believe, but they are not made of Frankish steel. All glory to your father and you, my prince.
Would that I could bask in this glory, but this trophy belongs to another. Was it you, the new Duke of Spoleto, this brilliant and brave military commander that put together this victory? A feast will be held in your honor, Renier.
He smiles and puts a hand up. Nay, my prince, there is someone much greater of mind when it comes to battles than I. It is Sir Samson. He led our forces to victory. I simply was by his side, as I have been so many years now. He is who you should praise, my lord.
What do you look like, Samson?
Samson is probably a bloody mess, and I sometimes forget he actually has a size of 22, so he is like a big dude. He's got the blonde hair, the scar upon the cheek, very noble looking despite just being a vassal knight. And he gets off this horse in this very ornate chainmail, and the barding, the black and red checkered barding on his horse, and he gets down and he kneels before Pepin, and he goes, Prince Pepin, Duke Renier speaks the truth, but it is the leader that makes the decision on who will lead the men into battle, and as always, he was most astute in appointing me to be the marshal of these forces. I was humbly chosen to lead the men into battle, and lead them I did into a great victory in your name and your father, Emperor Charlemagne's name. It was he who made the decision. Credit goes to him for knowing the right thing to do in the moments before the storm.
Wisdom. Wisdom, it seems, often falls second place to bravery and glory. But ask any good steward, ask any good manager of an estate. Wits are just as important as brawn, Samson as Verdun, and you seem to have both in spades. But what I want to know is, can I trust you with all this power, with this army behind you? Or would you be gray in tone, neither black nor white, neither light nor dark, like this upstart prince to my left? And this young Pepin just sneers down at Prince Erecus. Duke Gregory, at least you found salvation. I've received word that you will be retreating to one of the abbeys in northern Italy. Is that true? Duke Gregory smiles. Yes, my fighting days are behind me. I leave my son in my stead. I believe that he has sworn fealty to you. Of course he has, Pepin says. And he sneers again at Erecus, and then turns to Samson, waiting his answer regarding his trustworthiness.
I am simply a vessel of the Frankish kingdom, and Emperor Charlemagne, and by extension you, my prince. You order, and I shall see to it. I do not hold the ambition of some people, and Samson turns to Prince Arrakis, and I do not overstep my bounds like the Byzantines. I am simply here to do the bidding of our emperor, and to see the solidification of my friend the Duke's duchy, and to ensure there are no further incursions into what now is Frankish territory. The Italia province.
Oh, yes. I can be sure there will be no more incursions north of Benevento. Not with Duke Samson in charge of the Duchy. Of course, I would trust you to treat these Lombard loyalists like you would the Saxon menace to the north. Do not think me a fool, Samson. I am but a child, but I am a child of letters. I've read much about the slaver of Verdun. Take this prince, throw him in the dungeon. Do with him what you will. Make an example of him.
Samson's like
to go.
Samson's kind of like taken aback for a moment.
Erecus looks around like, oh, what?
Seize him! He's like, it shall be done. And he kind of stands up, gets up off his knee and points and he goes, seize this scum.
Seems like the guards around Erecus probably were cued in on this conspiracy that the Prince of Northern Italy has put together. His stock will one day turn into the Medicis and so forth. And we're going to probably kind of fade to black there unless anybody has something else.
Samson just got this look on his face. I say, what?
The Medicis. All right.
Renier would probably say something to the effect of, I'm glad that you have finally risen high. I will teach you the ropes of being a duke. You must stand up straight. You must... Did you hear how wise I am? Even the prince said so. I never make a mistake.
Yes, I see you have finally convinced me. I've finally been convinced to stay in Italy.
He smiles and brings
like,
over
does he have
William.
does he have any of the savage about him still? I kind of like had Pepin not pay as much attention to him because he hasn't been in the limelight again as long as Samson and Renier have.
What?
Sorry, never mind.
Yeah, what does William look like?
William, as he sees the other two head towards Pepin, as he finishes up what he's doing on the field, and he'll approach, and once he hears what was said, he'll give a smile. Of course, he lets the commencement happen. Doesn't say much to it.
Alright, I'm going to give, just for roleplay in general this session, I'm going to give 20 glory apiece.
I think I killed 5.
Yeah,
Is
I'm
that
going to go
right?
through here in a second.
Maybe just 4. It was just 4. No, 1. It was 5, yeah. Because we went through 3 rounds, right?
Yeah, glory for battle. This is a large battle. So
Per
we have,
round.
oh yeah, so it's 3 times 45.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be 135. Battle round skill roll. Oh, this is you get modded based on this. Did you get a personal critical success?
I think we all
Yes.
did.
You all did, so that'd be +2.
Times 2. Times 2.
Or yeah, times 2, I'm sorry. So 135 times 2. Battle
270.
result, your side 1. Times 2.
540.
Carrying the overflow with special conditions. The Oriflamme, I'm going to say, I'll give you guys a +25 each for like you guys getting the banner. I'll give it to everybody.
565.
And I think that's it. 565, yep. That's a lot, man.
What do I get for killing Basilios? Or are we going to get to that? Don't want to jump around.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't done the deaths, have we? Let me add the 565. I add the 565 to everybody right now. Yep. 565. There is, I remember there's an area of the book that talks about glory for like capturing a, let's see here. Glory. Show glory. How is glory gained? Page 83. Brute glory. Here we go. Glory from individual combat. I would give you extra 250. Famous knight. How much score do you guys have? Same.
Who, in total or right now?
Yeah. How much do you have right now?
So my grand total before adding what I've gotten with this session is 6612.
Okay. You're famous too. Okay. This game, the mechanics have kind of progressed like it's supposed to. I'm kind of looking at the scales of things should be. So all of you guys, so on top of the 565, give yourself another 100 extra. And then...
have you been adding it to this game? Because I have this game 625.
No, yeah, I've added whatever I gave you, and then just the 565 so far.
So you had 625, Tet?
Yeah.
So now we're gonna have 725.
Okay.
But you get an extra 150 because yours was famous that you got.
Okay, so I get an extra 150 on top of the 100.
On top of the 100. I'm not.
He's not more famous than me.
I killed Basilius and captured Theus, whatever. Theophilus.
I'm a duke.
So am I apparently now. So
I think that's it. Anything else you guys can think of? You can get so complex with this. Oh wait! You get 750 more because you became a duke.
Yeah.
Did you ever get that though, Tet?
I have no idea.
I don't think I did.
Well, 750.
Yeah, look on page 89. Page 89.
Yeah, 750 for a duke.
Yeah.
So let's see, 750 and 875 is
You get like 1,000 for getting married,
1625.
You're very famous.
Apparently.
You are. Yeah, this is scaling like it should exactly, I think, after this many sessions.
Well, yeah, how many sessions are we in? So it's
This
quite
is
a bit.
27. This is 26. This is 26, I think.
Okay, I'm adding my 725.
I'm going to stop the recording.
0. Well, I'll record during winter phase too. 6850. I'll add 750 if you want. I have no idea. How much glory do you have total, Samson?
I am now at 82.37.
Yeah, I would think he wouldn't be that far ahead of me. Because I have 6850. If I did plus 750, I'd be at 7600. That seems more.
I think I
correct.
got married twice, and I've been a battle commander, so that's kind of what helps.
I've been married twice.
No?
I don't know about adding the 750. You tell me, Bo. If I'm at 7600 to 60.
I don't think I've never looked at that page. I don't think I ever gave you that.
Okay. It would make sense that I would be about
Yes,
600
you'd be.
behind him, something like that.
Yes.
Okay.
Because it says, too, like, even if you look at, famous knight is 4,000 to 799. Extraordinary knight is 8,000 or more. But think of how many stuff you've done. You've gone from the very beginning all the way to at this point in the game. I forgot to say it, but I was going to say a line about like how my father will be able to add this victory to his soon victory in the Spanish marches. But all the paladins are dead now.
Sounds like William can become one.
Yep. You still there, Sam?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah. Did you get all the glory?
It's on my sheet right when you do the thing.
How much do you have? You probably lost out a little bit when you were gone.
885, so that's 7,373.
You have a lot. Okay, that's not too bad. It's pretty good. You're famous as well. You guys are all famous now. See, when you started, you're but squires.
Yeah, I've been doing nothing but sneezing the whole game.
Dude, I went and got some of that Flonase stuff, and it was so much better. That steroid nasal spray, it's like $20, but it works really well.
Yeah, I got something. I have the ready tabs, Claritin. Didn't work at all today though.
That doesn't do shit. I take that every day of my life.
I don't usually. I just take it for the 2 months of fucking spring, and then I can stop taking it. Something's been. Our ear
You guys think
quality's
we
been
get
shit.
through? Think we get through winter?
Well, honestly, once you become a duke, money really no longer matters.
Yeah, I mean,
Only thing really is aging, I guess. Knock up the wives and aging, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I just want to see what happens in the big grand campaign as well.
Oh, yeah.
This was never called the Great Pendragon campaign or whatever.
mm-hmm.
They never called it that for this, but they have all those years and like what happens. What's the chapter called?
Yeah, and a lot of times none of it makes sense because it all bleeds into each other. Charlemagne's like in 3 places at one time.
Yep. So we're starting at now. We're now at page 290, 297 in the book.
We're about to enter the new era.
New era.
phase.
Yeah. So Winter Court,
One.
Winter Court 778 would be in her style. Harvest is normal. Stewardship +0.
Yeah, we don't even probably need to roll this part, do we?
Isn't that cool how like what we did kind of like, I didn't even do this on purpose. It kind of like is an alternate history of what really happened. Because it says
Right.
Italy, despite Prince Leo of Constantinople's opposition, Byzantine Lombard alliance led by Duke of Naples invades Papal states. They're defeated by Pope's army. So in real life it was the Pope's army.
Yeah, we were acting on behalf of the Pope.
I guess you kind of were.
And also, Pepin would be a king by now, I think, too.
Yeah, they called him King of Italy, isn't what they called him?
Yeah.
That's what they called him, Pepin of Italy. Used to be Charlemagne.
Yeah, it changes.
Say his first son or something?
He named him after his,
Brother.
yeah, then he
His
changed
brother.
his name. Not too long after.
To
His brother
to
died.
his grandfather. Pepin's his grandfather, right? Or father.
Yep. His father. So it'd be Pepin's grandfather.
Forget all the steps in winter phase here. Believe I never made a cheat sheet.
First step, we didn't do the solo scenario.
Aging.
Aging.
Let's do aging, boys.
What year is this?
Change my music. It's winter of 778.
Okay, so I'm still 28 years old.
I'm over 30, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so every character of 30 years or more must roll on the aging table every winter phase. The result of aging may be random reduction in one or more of the character statistics.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to roll 1d20.
Yeah, hold on. What? Alright. 1d20. Okay.
Higher is better.
We should all be the same age.
That was perfect. You lose no attributes.
No, I'm older because you start
No,
by
what
random.
character generation is random by several years.
No, the knighting is. The born age is not.
No, it depend. No, it goes backwards because it's about when you meet the qualifications to become a knight, not necessarily the age.
I'm 32 now.
Well, no, it's when you do your family history, your father gives birth to you in a certain year because he could die the year after. That's what we all born in 746. The knighting can change because you don't necessarily get knighted at 18.
You get knighted like I was born in 750 because how I did character gen is once I'm qualify as a knight, that's when my age starts. And I rolled really well in the beginning.
It's not supposed to be like
It went
that.
backwards. I'm just younger than you. Get over it, old man.
It's,
With your old balls that you're dying.
Everybody, the difference is that you're just knighted younger because you met the qualifications sooner, right?
Well, we all started as squires.
He's just cheating.
Actually, I dropped an asteroid on it. And
No, you
became
guys all started
younger.
as squired. I didn't think you were the same ages.
We
You guys
never
never
we
the
never
same
played
ages.
it that way. I mean, whatever.
Do you not want to roll, Sam?
No, I could roll. I was just going off of what I have for the birth year. It should be all the same. I don't even know how old I am. 746 and 778.
You're 32.
What is the real rule though? What is it? What is it as
You're
written?
born in 746.
And what year is it?
I swear it's 778. I swear though that there's something about
No,
the age.
so if you don't meet the qualifications, you utilize the extra rolls, and each roll is a year added to your age. So that's why you could be knighted at 21, you could be knighted at 16.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying because you guys all kind of got knighted at the same time.
So
It just-
it was- it would have had
remember
to be applied. It would have had to be applied retroactively.
I got you. So you'd have to go with the age.
how I remembered it is basically we went up to, you basically did charge in is once you got the qualifications for knighthood, because we all started for squires. So
'Cause you
people
guys
took a
all went
little
through
bit
that little
longer.
campaign. Yeah, that first adventure. You guys were squires, and you went down and were in that first big battle near Rome. Then after that, you all got knighted. And then when that happens, you hit your requirements, and you kind of go retroactive based on that. That's how I always thought it would work.
Gotcha. Yeah, because it's yeah. The reason why they have it down, well, actually, it's because you're conceived in 745 because your father could die. But yeah, we had it. There's no way to do it if you're all in at the same time. So yeah, it would have to be applied retroactively. So let me get the roll here. Where's winter phase at? There it is.
Sim is typing.
He rolled a 3. 4 tributes are affected.
Damn.
Now you have to roll 4d6.
4d6.
I will tell you which attribute is affected based on the number you roll.
You want to roll a 6. 6 is none.
A 6 is none, correct.
What page is this on?
Page 174.
174.
Yeah. Okay, you lost 1 point of appearance. That axe wound made you uglier. Then you lost 1 point of strength. Then you lost nothing. Then you lost 1 point of size.
Makes sense. You're getting old.
So you got uglier, shorter, and you're weaker.
Not like me, I'm virile.
Yeah, you keep, every time you roll it, you're like, nope, good.
I'm telling you, having sex a lot helps. I am no wizard.
You want to skip fife management?
I mean, I
That's
don't
what
see
we're
a
talking
point.
about. Like, does it even make sense? I mean, what's a duke's
No.
like?
I mean,
manner
technically,
income?
yeah. I don't think we need to worry about it, and Sir William can just be our hanger-on. I mean, we're all going to have superlative maintenance, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we can never really figure out how much a duke makes, because I don't think that's really intended.
All right, let's just go to survival.
Got our kids.
Oh, let me get it up. You know what I mean?
All right, so let's see. My first kid is, I'll roll first while I was looking up. My first kid is 11. And
Modifiers
it's
+1.
+2 for superlative. Child survivor +1, sorry. So +2. Ooh, he's okay.
Oh man, my family's
Healthy.
not opening up. It's broke. It says that it's doing maintenance.
If you have anything at a +2, they're always going to be healthy.
Yeah, then they're all healthy.
Do you have anybody that's older than age 14?
Oh, actually, you know what? No, wait. I have 3 children. Or,
Little
wink,
babies?
wink. Yeah, I got William, Aelswith, and Theodord. So let me go ahead and roll 3d20 plus. Actually, that's only +1 for them since they're infants.
Oh, because the superlative gives you one?
+1 superlative, +1 for, but they're infants, so I don't get the +1.
So,
for that,
yeah,
so
right.
they're all fine.
Yep.
I can't load, like, my family tree's not loading for some reason.
Do you have any babies? Do you have any 1 or 2
I think I have a
year old?
1-year-old.
You need,
Yeah.
you need to roll a d20 plus 1 for that 1-year-old.
Fine.
Yep, fine. If you
I
roll a
think,
2,
I think that's
1-year-old will
that's
be dead.
definitely the youngest one I have. I don't think I have anybody younger than like 3 or 4 other than him.
Do you have anybody older than 14?
No.
All right, that's it then.
Pregnancies?
I mean, you can get really. I mean, you can do this for all your NPCs, honestly.
Mhm.
Can.
As they, I mean, you can get too granular in this game, but they
All
really
right,
don't lay out the mechanics for so much stuff.
There's a lot to be added.
Childbirth?
Personal event.
Are you gonna knock up your wife?
I'm gonna try. Obviously. We can do random events first, though.
Roll. Let's see. Childbirth. I think you get +2 because you're
We're
doing
going to
superlative.
skip to that.
Sure.
Do we really? I mean, at this point, I think like personal events and stuff, we can just come up with in-game events, don't you? We could roll on it if you want.
Fine. Yeah, let's just because we're going into a brand new era. I got to figure out what I'm gonna do with this game.
Alright, I'm rolling childbirth. Not good. 13. Phew!
You rolled a 13.
Well, I rolled an 11, but I get a +2. So, a healthy
You
child
lucky.
is born.
You're
Yes.
lucky. So lucky.
I get another kid.
Oh, do I knock up my beautiful wife?
Even is boy. It's a boy.
No birth.
Who?
Oh, I thought Samson rolled a 2. Never mind.
No. I'm gonna.
No,
give
that
it
was
a try.
just
All right,
that was
so 20, 20
boy
plus 2.
girl for me. Another boy.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
No.
Oh, he's gonna have to get married again.
No.
Well, let's see if it's a boy or girl.
Now you need to marry Elswith.
Gross, it's a girl.
Your wife's been listening to that kicker from the Chiefs too much.
Oh my
Fucker.
So 779, my kid is born.
Oh, the princess.
Now you don't have to do
Poor
anything for those
Jailfrith.
Wessex.
She had
Folks.
narrow hips.
Yeah, that's why I married her. Of course, the daughter is, or the daughter of Cadwal is here.
Hey.
Yeah, but do I really want to piss in my own friend a pond my friend's already been in?
Chinese finger trap. Let's go.
I'll
I gotta
let
think
you.
of a
I'll let you have a
female
little
name.
scene about the death of your lass, your English lass. Don't worry, we'll find another Saxon for you to marry.
Oh yeah, love them Saxons. Yeah, we'll do a scene the beginning of next where she dies.
All right. Do you have any, Sim?
Does he finally seal the deal?
Yeah, did you ever have sex still?
I don't remember much of the last episode. I have to rewatch it.
Didn't you get back with?
Yeah,
He
he
did.
got back. Yeah,
Was
he
Linda?
did. They were in my
You're
house. I
married.
was
You
disgusted.
can try to have a baby if you want, dude.
Have a kid. Promptly kill her.
Yeah,
Much to
roll
Renier's
11.
delight.
Roll 11, please. God, that would be so make me so happy. You get +2 though, since you get the mooch off of us. It is a 12.
There's a 12.
Yes!
Your wife dies in childbirth. Now, do you have a
Yes!
son or
Yes!
daughter?
Yes! Yes!
Or-
Yes! 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 Yes!
Roll 1d2, boy or girl.
To the well.
To what? Throw yourself in?
No, I'm gonna throw her in. She's gonna come back as a zombie.
Oh my god.
You guys could be hanging out with your dead wife's corpses.
Be like, so how's it feel to be
At least it's a
widowers?
boy. There you go.
You can name him Renee.
How many kids you got named William?
I have one kid named William.
I have to name him Italian names now.
See, at least I know Samson cared about me.
I
You
cried.
call this... what's the guy's name? Buttkirk?
Buttkirk? What?
Charlie Buttkirk? The kicker?
Booty
Oh,
Butker.
Harrison
Butker.
Butker?
Butker.
Harrison Booker? This episode could be called The Revenge of Harrison Butker. But it's like the Handmaid's Tale. Women just kept from breeding and they died during childbirth. Edit this.
Well, I'm still married,
It's it.
guys.
Hey, it's medieval times, guys. Guys, it's
It
dark ages.
happens.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Sorry, she
Get
increased
another
my
wife?
manor size and gave me a son. That's all I needed.
What's that?
I said she increased my manners and gave me a son.
Yeah.
Now you can marry my sister.
Let's see a picture of your sister. I need to draw.
Just
like
Linda
a
just was like always too wavy to go through childbirth without an epidural.
Right? That's why she was such a nice queen.
We had to give her a C-section, like in
Perimortem C-section, just yank. Save
yeah,
the son! Save my son!
just zip it right open.
Renee starts a rumor campaign that it's not Williams.
I don't think Renier wants that smoke.
I'll just have my wife do it. Then you can kill her,
Yeah, dude.
and then
you
we
should
can
just-
all
you
be
should just turn-
bachelors.
You should just turn William into a beast.
The Beast.
Make him all bitter.
The William
Turn
the
him into
Beast.
paladin like
He's ready to become a paladin. You know,
he's
we'll watch after
executioner.
your kid. You become a paladin. Just go berserk mode.
Yeah.
We got to figure out something about combat with this system because it's stupid. I have to say.
Nah, it's easily broken.
Oh, you got a plus 20. Oh, okay.
Well, you could limit it to like X number of rounds.
It's just kind of silly. It's like, it's.
Yeah,
I
you
don't know.
very very quickly get to like, you know, if the NPCs would have all succeeded, like everybody's plus 20.
Well, plus it's very much like I know there's things you can do, but it's very similar to just rock paper scissors. It's kind of
Well, I'm at the point where if I roll anything but a 1, I quit. I quit.
yeah, right.
But it's kind of like
But like, there is a system with movement and stuff like that too.
I mean, but even
Like,
with
you
movement,
know.
it's
I mean, it
This is
doesn't
just
have to be
fun.
more complicated necessarily. It just got to be something a little less random. I don't know.
I think there might be something in the Pendragon books that you can apply to this because it is full
That battle, there's like the Book of Battle or something like that. It's called.
Well, they got the Book of Battle, the Book of Army, the Book of Warlord. Warlord puts out really strong enemies, like like bad enemies, but like almost unbalanced, which would be a good thing to throw at once everybody gets so high, right?
What I want to know is what happened to Visislav Fat Bo over in the Balkans.
The tale of Vislav.
he's
and his pork chops.
He's hanging out. He's eating pork chops, drinking Turkish coffee. There's just a ton of material that makes up for it. It's an awesome book.
Oh, and I'm thinking, like I said, there's supposed to be other books released with it
Yeah.
down the line.
So if if we're rolling for like reckless and stuff, we want to be above.
You want, so when you roll the trait, you're going to be below it. If it's below it, it goes up 1. So, for
Okay.
example, we can do these right now. Like
No. So I have reckless 15. I have to roll higher than 15 for it to go up, right?
You have to fail.
Yeah, higher. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever is you're testing, you have to fail.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Nope. Okay.
I thought it was the other way around.
No, because you would go up super easy then if it was.
Yeah.
Remember?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Hello.
It's the same. It's the same with skills.
Yeah. So awareness. Yeah, that goes up. What else? Stewardship goes up. Then spear. That's the only one. Nope. Oh, battle. I made battle roll. Didn't check it, but yep, goes up. That's it for me.
Did you do your passions?
I have none of them checked, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right. Here
I'm
go.
pretty sure I have love Charlemagne, though, right?
It should be checked. Love God should be checked because you received the prayer.
Yeah.
That's love God.
Okay. All right.
All right. I'll go through personality. I have vengeful checked.
So love God goes up, Tet.
Yep, I raised it. Yep.
Nope, not vengeful.
What passion did you get to get the extra 5 points?
I think it was love Charlemagne. Yeah. Wouldn't it be? That's usually what I do.
That would have been. Yes, that would have been.
Yeah, just do it real quick. Okay, didn't get it. That's fine.
The family stays the same. God goes up. Saxons, the hatred of Saxons stays the same. Hey, look at that.
Nice.
Have a lord.
It's me. He's my sub duke.
Awareness doesn't. How dare you? Awareness doesn't go up.
I'm Lord Paramount.
Stewardship. Yeah.
They have to go through Benevento to get to you. They put Samson there because he's the wall.
That's right. They with a wave that will break against this wall.
That way I can just live in pampered comfort.
You can just grow grapes.
Yeah.
You're making booze. What do you know about fighting?
I know about the good things. Drinking wine, making babies, having a wife that's alive.
Yeah, you become soft. Oh my God, Lance is never going to go up. That's it for me.
You're pretty vengeful, Sam.
Yeah, I don't know how I ended up that way.
He's gonna be a good, reckless, bitter paladin.
That's right.
Let's see if I can get in my family echoes. Makes me mad. Damn it.
There you go.
It's just my family for this game that's not loaded.
Commoners. You guys got a lot of checks. We've had a lot of sessions since the winter phase.
Aaron Redmayne. I'm looking
It
at
still goes up if you meet it, right?
I think it's gotta be less. I think it's gotta fail.
I'll tell you one sec here. Equal to or greater.
Nice.
Ooh, the huntsman. Sim the huntsman. I didn't know your hunting was so good.
I remember back in the day when the only thing I could
That's how I found the stag.
my highest thing was dancing.
We'll probably get away. Maybe we'll get away from battles for a while.
Well, we're dukes. Got to be a little more courtly, right?
If there's a way to keep a lot of this, like the table rules and stuff, with just a new system, almost might be.
That's it.
Could do Sword Chronicle or something.
Just for battles.
Yeah, maybe. It'd be a lot
I
more
wouldn't even
tactical,
mind
though.
one.
I don't know.
So you got
Which sister abuse Tet do you hate? Theolinda?
Yeah, Theolinda. She's a nun.
Let's see what happens in 779. That all happened at her stall. Is there anything else we have to do? I don't think so, right? Experience. We did that. Training and practice. Okay, changing the tribute.
Oh yeah, we just get to add something, huh?
Oh, your
So
retinue.
you can-
Your retinue's got two guys. Choir, specialist personnel, all receive checks in their skills. So like that, like your steward and stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Here, let's see here. Where are my guys at? All right, I'll do my steward first. No. I don't know why this even matters, but yes. Here's my engineer. Ooh, nice.
Oh, they've changed this. And changed the sheet for the entourage.
That's my spy. And last but not least, Chaplain Santino.
Do you guys want to keep playing these guys, or do you want to start another one? Start another night?
Well, I guess I like these guys. We can go. I mean, they're starting to get old. We can always have someone cooked up. By the time these guys have to retire, our first generation of kids are probably going to be older.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, I have, those four bastards, they're probably going to have to go out on their own.
I mean, one is my page now, but there's still like what, 7, 8?
I will tell you. Let's see. We're going to go into next spring will be 779. So, my first kid was born in 767.
So 10.
So that will make him
12.
11.
Yeah.
He'll make him 11 because we're going,
Oh,
or no, we're going to 779. That's right. So he'll be 12. And the next year, I got 768. I got 2 kids that were born. So that is 11.
well, the 12-year-old is the oldest one.
Yeah, and he's your page,
Yeah.
soon to be squire. Yeah, I got one.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to think about it. I like the generational aspect, even though we haven't even done that yet. I just find the mechanics for battles very weird. Like, you pray, okay, so you get like super high love God, so you're guaranteed to have plus 20 or plus 15 at least. I mean, I don't know.
Well, you got battles are totally different because you got your battalion commander who rolls one roll, and then all units roll their own rolls, right? And then all the units.
So you guys all kind of stayed together. Typically, everybody would be with their own house, right?
Yeah, you would just be in charge of units. So like for example, if WP was a battalion commander, we would have been me and Tet would have been unit commanders. So the battalion commander does the overall battle roll for the first one, and then after that, everybody rolls their own unit battle roll, and then they roll their own melee event, and they roll their own whatever the other one is, Fowler Fates, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so it's a little, it spreads out. It's still kind of the same, right? Effectively, so it doesn't really change much, but it does
It
get
doesn't allow one person to carry the whole group.
right. So we'd get the main bonus from the 1 battalion roll, and then after that, we'd get whatever we got from the
Unit commander. Yep.
And if you're all in charge of battalions, then it just from there it's kind of doesn't matter because you're still in charge of a unit, even if you're in charge of a battalion.
You could also, I think I was saying, you can limit how long impassions last.
So yeah, some people there's a heated debate. I think it's clear with the rules what they mean is that it's for the task you have, so that your task is to win this battle. But some people do, like on Reddit, it seems like almost 50-50. They say, like, for this one opponent, like, that's your task, Like, okay, I'm going to use it when I fight Theophilus or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but then you get that. You also have the opportunity to spam your passion rolls and your prayer rolls, because you could do a quick mortal peril prayer roll, and if you're high enough, you're not failing it.
You can see how long your luck holds out, because like, let's say we're fighting Saxons. Like, I'm gonna use my hatred of Saxons to fight the leader. Okay, so it only lasts for that leader, but then I gotta fight his bodyguards. So now I gotta maybe try and impassion myself with God or whatever to see through fighting the.
What we need to do is just cut the bottom half of our tables in half for the enemies we fight.
I did. That last round, you guys fought really. It was the top tier.
I mean, I don't think
You guys.
I mean, it
also
really
crit
doesn't.
fail, or they
It
also
just,
fail.
I find that it's just very kind of. It's not very interesting, right? It's just like you have no say really usually in what you're doing, and you just.
So the way that the L5R one works, and it's laid out similar as 4E in the new one. It's the best of both worlds. Like, the combat system holds, but then there are those. Remember how, like, you can still seek the event, and there's still a shitload of randomness. I like the randomness in the big battles, honestly.
Yeah, I just mean
the fact
it's
in
like
the big battle that you could win everything and you could still lose the fight.
Yeah.
Like, I think you should be able to influence it. But I kind of like the thing is, like, you can do everything well, the PCs, and have some random thing happen and, like, you lose the battle. The other thing too is just like, about the passions and whatnot. You see, you could just give your enemies that and have them do it too if you want. But I agree with Ted, it's just not very interesting. But we haven't done a ton of combat, like, outside, like using the movement rules and the special actions and stuff like that, so maybe it's a little better. No, still a fun game.
Oh yeah, I like it. A lot of it's RP. It's just maybe tweaking with little house rules to minimize the effects of impassions, because it can get out of hand really quick.
The other thing, like, I was thinking about doing with the Theophilus is, so if he hit all his stuff and he was rolling at, like, plus 25 or something, well, then you take the difference between the two and apply it to only one party. You know what I'm saying? So if he's impassioned 15 and you're impassioned 20, then just give you a plus 5 bonus.
That's pretty good too. That's worth testing out.
It makes the fight last longer too.
Here, I'm about to
Which is fine. I mean, the cool thing though too is, like, let's say if you just have like a little skirmish, like a little fight, it only lasts like a round or two. like against each opponent, right? Because if you hit them and do significant damage, they start to accrue penalties so fast in the system.
So, Bo, I just linked you the Pendragon random generators. You don't need the Book of Warlords. What this will do is generate random things, right? You could do a knight, random knight, horse color. They have one that says Warlord. And what that does is it uses the rules for generation from the Book of Warlord for Pendragon. And you can generate one, and you get stupid, you get heavy fighters. Like,
yeah, I haven't had a lot of time in my life for several months.
Yeah,
to sit down to make this stuff up.
This is just a generator. It does it all for you. So all you do is put in Warlord, put how many Warlords you want, and then once you put in how many Warlords you want, you click generate. You just pick whatever you want to use.
Is this exactly almost the same rules?
It's exactly the same.
Yeah, Pendragon. Pendragon.
I've always thought there was differences, but I guess not. I should be using more Pendragon stuff.
There is differences. Some of the books won't fit right, but because it's pulled from earlier Pendragon and some of the newer books. However, stuff like Warlords